Apex seems to be going back in time and maybe bringing us an OG season. Finally, this might actually be fun. So you guys probably remember when Fortnite had an OG season where it brought back all the old stuff, including the 2018 map, weapons, skins, and everything. I even think they had a section where like the building was like it used to be. Well, it wasn't long after this that we saw leaks about Apex doing an OG season. There were many articles such as this saying Apex Legends OG version and dummies game files have been leaked because data miners have successfully dug up a different game file after the latest update, including the addition of outdated weapon versions that were released till season 2. This was done by Oz in a recent Twitter post with the image showcasing the wingman as a heavy ammo weapon type. And it wasn't just the wingman. There were so many weapons that this broke down. For instance, we had the P2020 being broken down. All these stats were reverted to OG stats, the RE45, and you also saw the wingman in a similar situation. You had the shotguns go the same route with Peacekeeper going to the OG version, the EVA 8. He also had showed snipers getting some changes, going back to OG Kraber, which is much different than the current Kraber. You guys remember the Kraber used to be extremely powerful. OG Triple Take, OG G7 Scout, and also showed the Longbow DMR getting the OG version, the LMGs such as Devotion, Spitfire, and L-Star all getting OG versions, Prowler PDW, Alternator, R99, Flatline, Havoc, Hemlock, R301, and the OG weapons breakdown intro was that there was no estimated time for release. That's what Oz had said. But it was noted that there was something in the works regarding this OG state of Apex. Now, back in July, we thought it was just the guns. Maybe there was just a little event going on or who knows what. But it seems like it's starting to line up a little more. Because in Apex's recent update, you would know that Kings Canyon had a new skybox that was added. And if you look up, you could see that it's torn apart. These purple shards are everywhere. And get this. This is obviously Alter related, and Alter is the one who could take us into a different reality. So what started off as leaks back in July now starts to seem very much so reality. Alter would be seemingly taking us back to OG Apex without it just being some random event. It would actually make sense in the lore. On top of that, Alter is the next one to be getting to Prestige skin after Pathfinder, so it looks like they may just be doing an Alter themed event. When we had first discovered Alter, we had also noticed voice quips about void weapons inside the files. Many didn't know what this would be, but it makes sense that if this is all going to be some big Alter event, the OG weapons may be called the void weapons, the void massive, the void DMR, whatever the case may be. And she even says, I remember which world this one is from. So it seems very obvious. Watching the OG massive come back and one-shot people, select fire, Havoc being able to charge up, the OG wingman shooting extremely fast, the Kraber one-shotting people again, this is going to be a ton of fun. Assuming, obviously, that it's all true. On top of that, there were also these returning OG event skins that were set to be coming soon. So in general, it just seems like the vibe we're gearing up for in all of Apex is OG going back and trying old stuff. Now, here's a mini map of the OG version of Kings Canyon, which is just so based. Like, I don't know if there was a better map than this, at least by the way it felt. I know it wouldn't be balanced in today's world, and obviously the game is played much different than the way this map was designed, but it was so much fun to play on this map. So many of you probably just think Skulltown is a team deathmatch map, but like not knowing that it used to be the hottest POI in all of Apex Battle Royale. I miss fighting over at bridges, and Cascades is where I got my very first kill in the game of Apex with an alternator on a Gibraltar. Relay is the game where I was an Apex Predator, and we finished by winning a match against Shroud and St. Deezy, and I remember being called a stream sniper. Actually, Shroud said I was really good, but St. Deezy said I was stream sniping. I just remember killing Shroud and then going to watch his stream and seeing him talk good about me. Bro, I was feeling absolutely on cloud 9. So many memories with the OG Apex. I cannot wait to see this stuff actually played again, assuming obviously that we would go to an OG version of the map, but that's not necessarily guaranteed. It does seem more likely that we would be getting these OG versions of weapons and potentially even modes, with Ritz King saying like the playlist icon was added to Apex for dummies. And could this mean that Dummies LTM was making a comeback soon, considering it was one of the fan favorited? Another LTM that is OG and so underrated was Gold Rush duos. I miss when there was Krabers all over the floor and you could just pick up a Kraber and Massive and fly around as Pathfinder trying to no-scope everybody. Let me know what your thoughts are on this OG version of Apex potentially making a return, and what do you think is the most overpowered thing from these OG versions that you're scared of? Surely it's got to be the wingman. The fire rate was so fast, it had so much bullets, and we are getting a lot better at aiming now, so it's going to be deadly. Thanks for watching the channel. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys want to stay up to date with what's going on in the latest of Apex Legends news, and until the next time, we'll see you all later.